Don't say that. You were like, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Family Law Assistance. We are here to help you represent yourselves, getting the hefty price tag. So I'll be honest and level with you guys. I am ridiculously excited because I am here introducing the incredible, the awesome, the talented Kim Antrobus. She's done it all. I don't know how she manages to fit sandwiching everything into
I don't know how she managed to do more.
She's a mum of four. I mean, we're not far off the one-track family. She is a mum superstar. I really don't know how she does it all. And this is not Kim's first rodeo in family law. So, Kim, for all of our watchers here, we've already got 3 people, yay, watching us. Hi, everybody. 5. Come on, keep it going.
Hi. I've got a slight delay with you, Michaela, a slight delay and slightly jittery connection, so I apologise if I'm slow to understand what you're saying.
Kim, I want to know, how on earth did you end up as part of the Family Law Assistance family member?
Oh, I got tearful last time I tried to explain this to somebody, but I've done law. I did law at university, and from university, I couldn't afford to do the LPC because they'd stopped paying for it by the time it came to me doing it. I couldn't afford to do it from a working class family. So I decided to go and work at a law firm. So I got my first job working in civil litigation. And then from there, I went and moved to a regional law firm and carried on in civil litigation until 2011 when I got pregnant with my first child and I moved away. And then I moved back a year later, divorce, all ended badly. Well, not horrendously, thankfully, but luckily for me, that job that I then went back to was in family law. And I almost learnt on the job how to deal with everything that was happening in my life. And from there, I went on and I did some more civil litigation shortly after that. And by the time I had my 3rd child with my now 2nd husband, my child had disabilities when she was born. And it meant that I couldn't carry on with my career. So I had to put that on the back burner, and I ended up going to Brad Burton's Now What Live in 2019 to watch my beautiful friend Danny Wallace, who's your friend too, speak. And I met you and Stephen through that. And I thought, oh, hang on, what are these guys doing? This looks good. Helping people is something that I always liked, probably more than like the fees and targets that come in fee earning for solicitors firms. And I always wanted to help people, and I thought this is something I want to do. And then when I found out that you were branching out and doing your franchises, I was like, let me have a piece of that cake. I like cake.
We love the cake here. I tell you what, right? Since we met, it feels like forever.
What? As in painfully long.
I don't know, it feels like you've always been in some way, shape, or form. You've always really felt like you've been part of this family. You've elbowed your way in and go, I'm here. And to be fair, that's one of the things we absolutely you do. You've elbowed your way in and going, this shit starts right now.
Yeah, because I used to I was doing networking as well, and I used to bump into Gemma Connolly a lot when I was doing the networking. I used to think, God, I want to do that. I want to do that. And now I am. So good. All good so far. Is anybody talking to us? Because I can't see things.
Yay! One of the massive differences. Right, yeah, there's loads of people. So I'm just going to jump in right now. We've got Ian Dixon, morning ladies. Good morning. Helen.
Some beautiful people on. Janet as well. We've got the 2 Dixons and Donna's and Katie. Hi, everyone.
Beautiful. Right. Thank you so much for joining us today, because Kim's about to take the world by storm. She really is. Never mind her legal background, but I want I want to talk more about kind of your everyday lived experience, because one of the things that people love about having one of our team members by their side is that they're human. I remember when I qualified, I was horrified at the sea of black, navy and grey out there. And I'm thinking, oh, hello, that just didn't seem like me. And it's that idea of having someone totally human. So you've gone through quite a journey, I'll put it like that, with Abby. Yeah. And of course, you're a new mum, Theo. I mean, you did the training. You were pregnant.
I was 6 months pregnant when I did that training. I really loved it though, and it was nice. It was like in the middle of lockdown, and we used to sneak off to the office, me and Maya, because I've got business with my husband as well. So me and Maya, my eldest daughter, used to sneak off for a bit of peace and quiet from the two minis, Sam and Abby. So it was nice. It was lovely, and I enjoyed the course as well. It was fantastic.
Tell me a little bit about your journey with, because you've had to deal with social services, you've had to deal with benefits. I
haven't dealt with social services with Abby. It's just been like we've had loads of problems trying to get her some money for disabilities, because she's too young. She was too young. Oh, you're freezing for me, Michaela. Right. I'm sorry.
We're good. We're ploughing on. We are ploughing on.
I'm waving to Aidan. I can see the comments. Oh, morning, Nicholas. Are you a Nicholas or a Nick? I feel like I'm giving Sunday names. Oh, it was fine before we went live.
Yeah, so I'm working in a law firm. I know, don't worry, we'll plow on. We will plow on. So I want to know, Kim, what was it like for you working in law offices?
Do you know what? I have no bad words to say about the people I worked with, because I have worked with some incredible people, and I've learned a lot of highly effective skills, really, that are going to help me in my job now. And then I've worked with those people who are really talented. But the thing that I didn't enjoy, that impacted my life, was having to fit with their timetable of doing things and having targets to reach. The difference now is I'm my own boss. I mean, you own the franchise, but yeah, I'm my own boss. I get to decide when I work. So I can fit everything around my children, around my other business. Well, business is really, because I'm greedy.
I want to know a bit of inside goss. What was one of the most controversial things that you dealt with when you?
Oh, that I dealt with what? Sorry.
What was the most controversial thing that you dealt with when you were working in civil litigation?
Do you want to know what I got in trouble for twice?
Yes.
One of them was an article that the company at the time were fully aware of was being done, because I'm a singer as well. I was a singer in burlesque shows, and the paper came around and they took a picture of me in the office. Ooh, hair's popping out. They took a picture of me in the office, and then they took the story down, and they interviewed some of the people I worked with, and it was all lovely. And then next thing, they'd gone on the internet and taken extra pictures of me to put in the paper in corsets, and that did not go down well. So there was that. Naughty, got a smack on the wrist for that. How can I control that? I'm not sure. And the second one was me and Phil were contacted while I had, just shortly after I'd had Abby, actually. I was still on maternity leave, hadn't quite started my job at the law firm. And we were approached by BBC and asked if we would take part in a couples show for couples that are having relationship difficulties. Now, we weren't having them. And I explained that to the lady that was trying to cast. But they begged us, and they're like, come on the show, you'll be great on the show, it'll be fantastic. And I had a thing, and I said, well, we have been through some difficulties, so we could talk about that, because that would be a benefit to us. So we went along, and we discussed the impact of having a child with disabilities, and we'd lost 3 babies as well, 2 before Abby and 1 after Abby. And that was quite traumatic. And we were on this show, Couples on the Couch, only its name changed before it got aired to Sex on the Couch. So I got into trouble for that. I got into trouble for that as well. I wasn't even employed by them at the time when I went on it, but yeah. So it's little things like that I think they missed the point. They missed the point, and I got a bit upset about it. And my boss was fantastic. It was somebody else at the firm, but they missed the point of it. I was like, this is reaching out to couples who have had difficulties with conception and fertility, and telling them that it's okay to feel like things are falling apart, because it's horrible. Like, without dragging you into it, Michaela, you're aware yourself how emotionally traumatic it is, fertility. When you want a baby, it's just horrible. It's a horrible, horrible, lonely, dark place.
Yeah.
And I thought I was doing something good by going out there and talking about it and having a therapist guide us through it, really. And that was all televised. But because it said sex in the title, how dare we talk about sex? I know sex.
You know what, though? This is precisely one of the many reasons that you're on board here, because you're so right. When we talk about couples that are separated, not getting on, it's tough. And I think that talking about those really, really difficult situations, especially when you're in a family court environment, it's never about the law. It's not about the form filling, really. It's all about the mindset.
Yeah, and Helen's just said there are lots of couples and marriages don't survive the loss of a child.
What you've gone through. And I think it's so important. So, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not meaning to talk over you. Absolutely.
We do with so many. Yeah, I know. I can see that. I can see that now. But I'm saying, fuck it, and we're just plowing on.
We're probably having two different conversations right now. But one of the things that's always stuck out to me is kids really can make or break a relationship. And I think a lot of people have kids thinking, oh, this will solve some problems. But actually, kids are really hard work. If you've got problems in your relationship, fix them first, because bringing the kid into that does not help. It doesn't. It's so. Have I F-bombed already?
Right, exactly.
Fuck it. I don't.
No, that was me. That was me.
Oh, was it you?
I so expected you to F-bomb listening. No, it was me. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
I'm wishing I'd got it on my phone. I'm wondering if it'd be better.
I know, right? But you are right. Having two different conversations. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're plowing on. We're plowing on. But you've both. Becky Thayer has just said you've both F-bombed.
If she got a little tally sheet, yay! I could imagine that being something Becky would do. Michaela, you swore 15 times.
I've got a clipboard. I bet she is keeping tally. I thought I was going to take the clipboard. Actually, speaking of Becky, I'm not always the most organised of people. I like to prepare, but I'm actually not the most organised of people. And I was doing the shopping, and I was thinking of Becky as I was doing the shopping, because I don't know what you're like, Kim, when you shop, but shit just goes in willy-nilly. It's practically.
No. I am that anal about it that I have to put things on the conveyor belt in a certain order, and I get really upset. My mum comes with me sometimes, or I take her shopping, should I say, and she stands next to me and goes to pack, and I go, get off, because I know she's going to put some washing up liquid in with my bag of crisps, and it's just wrong. No. Things go together, certain things. If it goes in the fridge, it can go in the fridge bag, unless it's veg, because all the veg go together. All the frozen stuff go together. All the tins go together. I am literally mental about it when I'm putting stuff on, and I literally will I will also glare at the checkout operator if they start moving it before I finish, because I'll be like, I am not controlling about it. It does. It makes unpacking easier. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Helen. People are joining me on the Be Tidy Brigade. It's called being dead lazy. And it just makes it a more efficient process. I am really lazy and I don't want to spend my time trying to sort things out at home.
I did not know how many, and this is totally on me. I did not know how many people took the shopping and the packing of the shopping so seriously. So much so that I when I sometimes go shopping with my neighbour and she just takes over because I piss her off. She looks at my packing and she goes,
I think that I piss a lot then. I was thinking, so do I. This is another conversation.
And I explained, I said to the shopping assistant, I said, normally I apologize, I'm so sorry, but my friend here, she insists on packing. I'm not actually paying her. She wants to do this because my packing annoys the shit out of her. And bless her, this shopping assistant, this cashier, she was going, I want a photobomb. So she's got this picture. I stuck it on Facebook. But
I loved it. It was amazing. She probably got in like that, didn't she?
She committed to that.
She's my kind of person. I like her.
I know. But I was expect feedback that I had. There were so many people going, "Oh my god, you do that?" No. Some people saying, "I don't even know
who you are anymore."
Becky said, exactly. I think Becky said.
Anna was like, "Who are you? How do I know you?" Anna Fox Neal. Why have you tagged me? I don't know who you are. Oh, Dee!
My God, I've just got Dee.
You're a fantastic person. I would be like that.
I feel like a conveyor belt.
Do you have to have them in order, Michaela? I also have certain bags. I go a step further. I have a freezer bag for my freezer.
Oh, piss off.
I say, yeah, I have, but I am that person who always leaves the bags in the car every time. I go in and I'm like, for God's sake, I've got £50,000 worth of carrier bags in my car. And I'm having to pay 30p for this paper piece of shit.
So yesterday I thought I'm gonna pop in. Ever done that? I'm gonna pop in. I'll just need a few bits and pieces, and of course you
end up with a full trolley, don't you? 2 trolleys.
So of course, yeah, for like how. Well, it would be in your house, I expect. Like a lot of mouths.
Oh my God, my dad has been shouting at me for a week.
And I'm thinking.
He's been shouting at me for a week that I need to go shopping because my cupboards are bare. But my friend Emma keeps feeding us all. She's like some sort of, I don't know, mother hen. She lives around the corner and everyone goes to her house and she feeds everyone. I'm like, you must be a millionaire. You feed about 50,000 people a day.
I like your friend Emma. I like that. I want someone just to come up and
she just likes having a full busy house, I think. I hate that.
Oh.
I don't mind my kids, but I don't want everyone in the neighbourhood turning up at my house. No thanks.
Oh, it's a bit different up here. People do just drop in, or they certainly did before.
Well, I think Emma ends up with about 20 people in the garden.
Neighbours, people just wandered into one and houses. That's incredible. I'm just looking at Linda. Hi, Linda, you beautiful person. I love you, Kim. Who doesn't?
I love that she's got string bags. How 80s is that, Linda?
Right.
My grandma used to have those in the 80s. They remind me of my grandma. I'm sorry, Linda. I do know Linda. If anyone's thinking I'm being really rude, I'm not meaning to be.
Some random. No, she's not. Linda, you're beautiful. I'll tell you what I want to win though. I went up to Blackpool in the last couple of weeks.
Good on Lancashire.
And my life to win one of those trolleys, the tartan trolleys for shopping.
I want one of those. My friend Rach is always saying she wants a little shopping bag on wheels because they're cool when you walk everywhere.
Yeah. Imagine Stephen's face of loads of people turned up. Yeah.
Maybe we should just grab hotels. We'll just drive
I know.
over and be like, hi!
I know, right? Funny thing is, though, Helen, is I think Steve, believe it or not, that's different, but probably Stephen's more sociable than I am. It's true. Probably more sociable than I am. Yeah, so if anybody wants to get me a present, I'll be taking orders for a tartan shopping trolley that you win at bingo.
You know what, though? You can get some funky flowers.
That's what I want.
Funky flowers, floral designs. Maybe Simon Clements could start branching out and doing some sort of FLA merch.
That would be such a hit. Who is that? Who is that weirdo wandering through Tesco's with the FLA shopping?
Quick, get the number down. Who needs signage on your cars and your vans?
Right. We're so missing a trick here. Although speaking of merch,
we should have our faces on, Michaela. You can pick the Kim model, the Michaela model, the Paul model, the Harshda model, Jodie, Gemma. We're all there. Different face, but FLA.
But speaking of merch and faces.
What about t-shirts too? I'll post it. Do you think it'd be worth me hopping on my phone? Or
No, I wouldn't know how to get you back on, Kim. Don't leave me.
I forget your shit with technology. Long blonde hair attached for Stephen. Actual hair that you can brush. You know, like those styling heads. They're getting disgusting, these shopping trolleys. Becky's blaming you, not me, so.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Speaking of beautiful faces, because our team is like Team Beautiful, obs. How old is Theo?
Theo is 5 months tomorrow. 5 months, 5 whole months of beautiful, Theodorable. My little precious rainbow baby number 2. I did say to Phil, though, he should have let me have a dog, but, you know, Helen got a dog. Look what happened there. Wilson. She's still watching. I think Wilson's harder work than Theo. I think that is not an exaggeration.
Yeah, there's a whole...
That dog. He should have his own little channel, Facebook page and Instagram. There you go, Hells.
But yeah, I'm sort of marketing. We're going to market the shit out of Theo because, like, that baby needs help in divorce. Look at this cute baby.
He can't help you, but he's cute. Look. I love the freeze frame I've got of you, Michaela, at the minute. It's amazing. It froze on you like this. You want to see my friend's baby? He is huge. He is huge. I should get him dragged in. Should we bring Toby on the screen? 1 second.
Go on, do it.
Dad, can you bring Toby in a sec? Oh, he's feeding Theo. Can I disappear for a second? You hold the fort. I'll bring Toby through. We've got Toby. I want to show him how big Toby is. You've got to see how big this baby is. He's like a rugby player. Like already.
How old is Toby?
Like he's been playing for months.
How old is Toby?
So Toby's birthday is the day before mine. 15th of November. And Theo's is the day before Toby's mum's. We planned this really well. Come on, Theo, Toby, Toblerone. I'm sure Emma won't mind. I'll tell her that her baby's famous. Look at this baby. Toby, who's this? Toby. He's looking for Grandad Dave. Look at him. How chubby. Look at these thighs.
Over the internet.
Look at these thighs. He's gorgeous, isn't he? My little mate. My little dude. So he's currently busy mates with Theo, which they're cute. So we've got tea cake and tea bag. This is tea cake.
Yeah.
You gonna wave?
Because he eats them all.
It's like a crash in here today. Oh my god, my kids aren't even here. There's only Theo. Are you ready to go back to Grandad Dave?
Oh.
My dad's like super dad at the minute. Oh my god. Daddy daycare.
Oh God.
So I just thought you should see him. They're nice. You can't even put your hands around them. They're like big. Bigger than mine. No, they're not bigger than mine. Mine are massive. Let's not lie. Got asked about pregnant yesterday,
She
Michaela.
just had like sort of just babies on view.
Yeah. Oh, you should see Harry's hair as well. Oh my god. He will give you exploveries, Helen. Exploveries. Daddy Dave care. That's it.
Oh, bless. Becky, tell your client, suck
Aww, Becky.
off. Just stick around and enjoy it. Aww. Becky's just incredible. I don't know what seriously, I don't know what I'd do without Becky. So one of the things we're going to be doing, perhaps I should break into it now. So Becky and everybody else that kind of helps in the background of why FLA does what FLA does, might be doing a live.
Is it you? Why don't we just bring Becky and Donna's on? They can have their meeting now, Wheels.
Right, we're going to wrap up now, okay? I'm amazed how we got through internet glitchiness and cute babies and just Kim, just awesome Kim. I will be putting Kim's deets
Awesome
for everybody.
you.
I know, darling. I know, darling. That is my my Disney character Edna from Despicable. Is it the Incredibles?
Incredibles, the fashion designer. That's not you.
That's my alter
ego.
Or Dory.
Dory's more you.
Guys, have you just seen us beforehand? We've got Stephen here, and I'm going, what button do I press? Anyway, right, guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Kim, thank you for joining us. I'll be putting Kim's deets.
Thank you for having me
down below. So Kim will be ready to go live very, very soon, and I know that people are going to snap you up super fast.
Snap me up. You don't get to purchase me. I'm not an auction. They'd be wanting refunds.
That's an idea.
This woman's turned up at my house. Oh, shut up.
Guys, have an amazing rest of your day. I'll check you later. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.